Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of a Whip It Like Butter. Okay, so today we're going to make some apple pie egg rolls, y'all. These are going to be super dope. If you didn't catch our peach cobbler egg roll recipe that I made last time, make sure you go ahead and check it out. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and link it below. So it's going to be similar to that one, y'all. We're going to make the apple pie filling. We're going to roll it up in these egg roll wrappers. We're going to double roll so that they're nice and held together. And then we're going to fry them and we're going to drizzle them with, we got to drizzle them with some powdered sugar drizzle. And yeah, bam, we're going to be done. And yeah, you're going to love this. So let's go ahead and get into it. So I'm going to show y'all how it was done. Let's go. Okay, so we're going to need green apples, dark brown sugar, water, unsalted butter. We need some cinnamon and some nutmeg. We're using lemon juice, and then we're also going to need some cornstarch. Okay, so you want to start off by removing the skin off of your apple. So just cut the outside layer with the knife. Just go, on the outside and rotate until you have all your skin off of there. And then you want to cut some larger slices. And then what we're going to do is we're going to cut the little core out of the apple, and we're going to dice these into kind of small little pieces. They don't need to be just super duper small, just like so how you see in the video. And then you want to rinse any residual debris off of your apples, and then here they are ready to go. Okay, so we're going to start by putting our water and some cornstarch into our saucepan, and then we're going to go ahead and start whisking that together. And once it's combined, then we want to go ahead and throw our butter in there, get that all nice and melted, and then we're going to add our brown sugar in here, and we're going to go ahead and whisk that together. Bring that to a little slow simmer. You just want to get it nice and combined. And then we're going to go ahead and add our spices in there. Alright, our cinnamon and our nutmeg. And then here we are going to go with our little simmer. And then we're going to go ahead and add our green apples in here. You can whisk those in there too. Just throw them right on in there. And then we're going to let this go ahead and cook together for about 10 minutes. Now you can turn your heat down a little lower than I have mine going. As you can see here, mine is pretty steamy. You can turn it down some, so you're not so be sure you don't want to overcook your apples. You can stir periodically. You don't have to just stir them constantly. They'll come together, and once you can, like, I'm gonna press with the back of my spoon to test the softness. Then they're ready to go, so you can go ahead and set them to the side and let them cool. So we need water, and we need flour, and we need our egg roll wrappers. The water and our flour are to make a paste for our egg roll wrappers. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and add the water to the flour, so I can kind of just really gauge how much water that I'm really going to need. Just like, a couple of teaspoons, tablespoons, something like that. I really just kind of eyeball that. And then we want to stir that together, and then we'll go ahead and get ready to prepare our egg rolls. So I'm just going to give this the last mix right here. Alright, and just like we did with the peach cobbler egg rolls, we're going to double roll these egg rolls. So you just want to go ahead with your brush or the back of your spoon, what have you, and then you want to brush all of your edges of your egg roll wrapper. So we're going to put about a tablespoon, maybe a tablespoon and a half of the mixture in here. Now this will make about 8 egg rolls, depending on how much your apples cook down, how big your apples are. I mean, because every apple is not the perfect size, right? Even though I'm suggesting 4 apples. So about 8 egg rolls for this recipe. So you put your mixture in there. You want to go ahead and fold over it, and then fold your sides, and then roll just like that. Smooth like butter, baby. Like I've always said, we trying to make it easy over here, nice and simple. Because these are apples, and yeah, it's just so easy to roll. So easy to roll. And the brown sugar that came together and it made a nice little, it's not like dry. It's still, you have the juice and stuff like that, but it's not like super juicy. So we the same process here. Fold over, fold over, fold over, and then roll. Okay, so halfway through the rolling process, you want to get your oil together. So I did this at the end, but you want to do it halfway through the cooking process if you don't want to wait for the oil to warm up. Okay, so here are our egg rolls, and then we're gonna go ahead and stir our cinnamon and sugar together to make our cinnamon and sugar mixture. So you just want to do this on the plate. We're using quite a bit of sugar. That's so you don't have to like struggle to get this sugar on these egg rolls. Of course, you're not going to use all of it, but you don't want to just really be struggling to get the sugar off the plate for the egg rolls. We like to keep it nice and simple. Here we are with our paper covered towel cookie sheet, and then we're ready to go to get to frying. Okay, so our oil is nice and heated, so go ahead and drop your egg rolls in there. Make sure you don't get them too close because they will stick together. If they happen to gravitate towards each other once you put them down in your oil, then you want to go ahead and just like here and move them around. Okay, so depending on how hot your oil is, they just take a few minutes. They don't have to be super dark. You see, these are already like browning, but they're not burning anything. They're just browning. So I'm going to turn these over just to give the other side a couple of seconds, and then I'm going to go ahead and remove them from the oil. Okay, so y'all know this process is pretty quick, so you want to go ahead and drain as much oil as possible in a quick fashion, and then you want to go ahead and place them on your paper towel covered dish. And then we'll get the rolling, y'all, rolling in the cinnamon and the sugar. And like I said in previous videos, like with our peach cobbler egg rolls and our apple pie cheesecake tacos, you want to be quick with this process. You want to do it while it's still hot out of the grease so that the cinnamon and sugar doesn't have a hard time sticking. And then after you've done that, you want to go ahead and repeat the process until all of your egg rolls are cooked. I did not start my other egg rolls until I was done, so I didn't have run into any trouble with them cooking too fast when I'm trying to do the cinnamon and sugar process. Okay, so we have our powdered sugar and our milk right here. We're making our little glaze, so add in a little bit of milk at a time so I can really gauge how much I need, no more than a couple of tablespoons, and then you want to go give that a good whisk. And you have to do that little pull test where you whisk and you pull up so you can really see, you know what I mean, if that drip is the way you want it. So I'm turning this to the side a little bit so y'all can really see me stirring it together. And I'm pulling it. You see I'm pulling it. See how I have that drip right there? That's how I like it. And it's a little sweet spot, you know what I mean? Because you see before when I put like the milk in there, it wasn't like coming together the way I needed. I need a little bit more. Okay, and then you want to go ahead and afterwards put the little drizzle on there, and yes honey, they are nice and done. All right, so let me see here. All right, so we have our egg roll right here, nice and drizzled. Let's go ahead and get us a bite. This is delicious, y'all. It's just like apple pie, only in egg roll form. So y'all know what I want y'all to do. Go ahead and get the link to the recipe in the description box. Don't be stingy. Make sure you share, like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch y'all next time. Bye.